Hi guys, just a quick live video here. I'm here with me Mk5 FCD. Just a little update really on what I'm doing with it. Still waiting for my parts to put the adjustable sweep in it. Small weight generator that I want to put in there to actually make it adjustable, the sweep, and that will be the final piece to the jigsaw really with it. As I've said before, you know, it's quite a good little unit. It picks up very clearly. As most of you know out there that do the ITC builds will know that it can be difficult sometimes to actually get the right combinations of parts really in these things. I found a good amplifier in this one now. It hasn't got the reverb board in that I was using. I'm looking at an alternative because hi Neil. Good to see you on here, mate, and Christian. I'm wanting to actually get a better reverb board, as I've said, because it was causing a lot of interference. I might not put that in yet, I'll see. I might put it as an extra unit that you can actually plug onto the side of it. But as you can see, the thing is, the great thing about it is, and I've been working for quite a few months on this, since the Mk4 came out, is that I've got now a really clear sound. If we just speed this up a bit with the adjustable sweep, it's going to be a super little box. It's got all the other features on it. You know, I told you all about this before. I'm going to go through it again, but that's the latest point where I'm at. Yeah, hi. Is there any spirits around? I just felt a presence come in there that just before I came on air, by the way. On the video, I did get a name come through as soon as I switched it on saying Russell. So I don't know if that means anything to anybody that's... Hiya, Janie and Gregory. Yeah, hi, guys. It's only going to be a very short video, this, so I hope, you know, I'm not taking up your time for no reason. Just explaining about that. I'm hoping in the next couple of days the adjustable sweep comes for this, the unit I've bought, and I can install it, and then it will be ready for... putting out there to people that want to buy it. I don't know what it is, I've said it before, but there's something about this box compared to the other ones. The Mk4, I'll always have it available for people because they really like it. You know, a lot of paranormal groups now are buying that and they love that box. But there's something about this. It's just the clearness of it, as you can hear. You know, it's just coming through so clear. There's no hiss, no background, nothing. You know, is interrupting the actual voice and the sounds coming through. It's brilliant. And it all comes down to, as I mentioned then a minute ago, the ITC guys will know that there's the builds, just getting the right amplifier, the right speaker, the right connections, using quite a bit of earthing, you know, to try and stop all these signals. But I've never had one yet that is as silent between the sweep as this one is. And that's what I was always wanting to do. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute because I do feel like there's the spirit coming in. Let's just see if we can hear anything. Okay. Hi, is there anybody there that'd like to speak to us? We've got Neil, Christian, Gregory, and Janie on with me at the moment in this live session. Anybody that they know that you'd like to talk to through the box? That is something I've been thinking about in the last couple of days, really, Christian, about building a kit. Yeah, you know, offering a kit. Isn't that weird? I used something like that and I was thinking about it. Yeah, something to. I mean, I'm so busy, honestly, at the moment with people that are wanting the boxes. I mean, I've got loads of ideas in my head, and it's like there's not enough time to do everything. You know, I wish there was.
Brilliant.
The whole point of me, you know, when I got that name for the small one I built at that time was I said to Helen, I need a minion, you know, off the films, a minion to help me to do these because, and they said, well, why don't you make an FCD minion? I'm like, aha, I'll make a little ITC, you know, device and call it the minion, and that's where that came from. But it's just, you know, I didn't envisage it because people that know me know that I'm more interested really at the end of the day of getting out there. I don't want to get to the portals and take these boxes because it'd be probably one of the first times that's ever happened. And let's imagine the energy of these portals, what we're going to get through. I better shut up because, I mean, I'm not showing a lot of respect to them. I should do to Spirit. So let's be quiet for it. Hello, Nicholas. I've forgotten you there. Just keep quiet. We'll see if you've got anything coming through for you guys. Hi there. Anyone in spirit world got a message for us, please? Any names? Turn the volume up as loud as louder. So
Vicky. Ken
was that? Does anyone know a Ken? Hi guys, in spirit world, can you come through, please? Is there anything you can say of significance for us, please? Wonder.
Joe
or Joan? Yeah, I'm starting to hate now. Sorry guys, I have to move it slightly. Anybody who'd like to come through, please? Do you have a message for us? I think that's Sam. Sorry about that, guys. Talking over it again. Getting quite a few names coming through. Are you all in spirit around us? Everyone in spirit around us listening? Hi, Chantal.
Yes, sir.
I'm hoping that I can get through. As you can imagine, the sweep, there is quite a long gap between each sound coming through. So what with the adjustable sweep, for those that you aren't into the IT as such, but into using the boxes for spirit communication, there is a way that you can adjust it so that the gap between, it's like you're speeding it up going through the waveband, really. So what's Neil putting in? Let's read it. Thanks, Christine. I heard Sam as well. Yeah, thanks. Neil says, I know I keep saying this, but we need to get together and do a session. Very interesting subject earlier about Saturn. Hey, Neil, do you remember that time when we were at the Markham Winter Gardens? Was it? I'm trying to think where it was. It was in the hall, wasn't it, a few years back? And we went under the stage. Now, Neil's a fantastic medium. I recommend him to anybody that wants a reading or wants him to do any sort of. I hope I'm all right saying this, Neil. You still are actually doing the readings and things. So, but he is a very good medium. And I was under the stage there with him. I'll just tell you quickly while the box is still cycling through. And we didn't know this at the time, but with Neil's energy help, Markham, that's right, Neil. I remember it well. I've never felt anybody that could amplify the energies under that stage, and we found out later. I think it was the guy, the historian, that was with us with the group there on this particular ghost hunt evening, and he told us that it had been during the, I don't know, was it 1600s or 1700s? I can't remember the detail of it now. But there had been children that had been buried in a pit there. And all I could see all the time, I'm getting the shiver coming right through my back, Neil, while we're talking about this, spirit are listening in as well. But we got, I was seeing all these small figures walking around us. It was unbelievable. And that hasn't happened with anybody else. So I know that Neil is very unique. He's got a fantastic attitude to all of this. And I've always remembered that, Neil. I always will. I know you're a good, genuine guy, and people, like I say, I recommend him. If you're looking for a good medium that can help you, I'm sure Neil's the man. Okay. Look him up. You see him there. I'm sure if you friend him, he'll help you. Yeah, it was brilliant. I thought it was too, Neil. I really did. Yeah. Even Helen, my wife, she was picking things up, and she isn't really into all of this like we are, but she was very sensitive that night in the hall. Let's go back. Maybe we can arrange to go back sometime, Neil, and do it all again. Yeah, bring the boxes this time and see if we've got some extra information. Okay. I thought I'd just share that with everyone because it was. I mean, we've been friends ever since, really, Neil and myself, online. But we must meet up again, I'm sure. And everyone else. I'd like to meet you, Christian and Chantal. I'd love to meet everyone that's friends on here, because you're all lovely people. I've always felt that, you know, after I had all that trouble with people on the UFO side of things, which I've had 1 or 2 of them trying to get me to go back into that. I won't do it anymore. I mean, I've noticed on this side of things with spirit, and you know, at the end of the day, I still will always believe in ET and that kind of channel, and I know that those entities exist just as human beings do. But the people, not all of them, but a small minority of people are causing so much disharmony within the UFO field that progressing anything there is virtually impossible. It's just become a place on the internet for people just falling out with each other and lying and making things up and trying to drag people in. I found the opposite in this area of the paranormal. What lovely people I've met so far. Really appreciate what I'm trying to do. Really appreciate and I appreciate what they're trying to do. You know, it's a mutual thing. Nobody's better than anybody else. We're all equal. I've always said that all down the years. But what a time with the UFO lot. I just hope that they learn and they move on. Okay, I will still be doing my portal work. That will never stop. I'm hoping to get down to a local one here soon and take the boxes with us. So they're the ones that lose out in the end, the people in the UFO community, because I was sharing all that with them, and now they're, you know, through their actions, they don't get to see it. And they think that, oh, well, you won't be speaking up. I'm not bothered. Honestly, I'm not bothered whether I speak again at any conferences or not. I never was. I was only there for one thing, and that was to share my information. But now with the internet, we do that anyway, so that's great. I don't mean any real harm to them. I hope these people that were bad towards me and my wife, Helen, and my family will move on. And I'm sure they will. They'll learn from all the experience. We all do. Hi, Emma. That's great to see you as well. We're just doing a little mini session, but I can't shut up. I've got verbal diarrhea this morning with the new FCD Mark 5 box. That's right, Neil. That's all it comes down to. I know. And everybody sees it, don't they? Everybody sees it all the time. It's just a shame, because all that's doing, and it's no better, all that's doing is stopping the progress. That's all, for all of us. There's a lot of jealousy going on, you know, in the world generally, and I think that's at the heart of a lot of the problems. Okay. Sorry, Spirit, I will be quiet. You. Like I say, it's just a short session. I'm not going to be on too long, because I do need to. It's, you know, I'm working with something that's not the final product here, and I just brought it on again to show you, because I do think it's not an advert, at all. You might think that it's not. It's me that wants to keep showing a progression. I've got the sound like it's on all the time there, and that's because I'll just show you inside. You guys are really interested in this. You'll see the things that I need to update on it. The sound to light works on a little, is that red light there? It works on a little screw system there that you have to adjust to just turn it off.
Here.
Right? And what I'm going to do is, on all the completed, when I get to that position, you see it's staying on at the moment, because obviously I've not got it bang on. It really should be off and then flashing on and off when the sound comes through. Okay. I'll put a little bit of hot glue on the actual dial so it can't move, and then it'll be the vibrations of it's moved it off a little bit. Got the amplifier in there, or built in at the top. Now you see a massive bank of batteries there. Thanks, Christian. It's getting a bit heavy, yeah. My arms are aching a bit now. I'm gonna have to put it down soon. But the thing is, and I do believe in this, you might notice on all my boxes I put the carrying handle on it, right? There is method behind the madness there in a way, because I do believe that, like everything, I got this way back when I used to do dowsing with the hazel twigs, that if you personalise things and make them your own, and if you carry things or hold them like this, you are an amplifier. You are an essential part that's in here, really. You're part of it as well. It's not all about, I mean, if you think about it, yeah, it's all electronics, but what are them electronics made out of? They're made out of the same stuff the universe is made out of, and you and me and everything. So at the end of the day, you know, we are part of that. If you're in a close proximity to it, or even holding it, you are, if you intentionally will that, you become an amplifier. So I always say, you know, if you can, don't just put your box down on the floor, hold it, or as in this case, you've got your little carrying handle, which also helps that if you're at a venue, you can walk around with it to different spots. You know, if you're in a cold spot, you've got it in your hand already. You know, you don't have to go back and get it. Put it down, you can carry it around with you. If everyone just shared their experience, it would help move things along. Thanks a lot, Neil. Yeah, we all keep doing what we're doing. You as well. Yeah, Christian. Electronics. Some people would say that would ground it. You know, that you would act as a ground if you hold the aerial, the antenna. Again, it depends what your intention is. I think. I mean, if you hold the aerial and then you intend that you're an extension of that aerial, it may work better. I mean, I'm not saying this is all definite proofs. You know, I'm not a scientist, so, well, I don't want to be a scientist, but what I'm saying, I'm not a mechanical engineer that would tell you everything about that. My limited knowledge of electronics and radiology is that the aerial actually, if you held it, would ground it. It might give you a better signal actually as well. It may give you a better signal by grounding it. Okay, your box is so nice. Thank you, Chantel. But there's little things that will get improved in it, Chantal. I'm just mentioning it. Hi, Jordan. Nice to see you on here. And that's the bank of batteries. You might think there that there's 1.5 volts in each battery, so that makes 3. There's 6 volts there, but the system runs off 5. Believe me, if I put 6 in it, it'd blow the whole thing up. It wouldn't work, you know. So what I've got there's 2 banks of 3 volts to work the radio and the actual other electronic parts in it. But that's going to get replaced soon. I'm going to use a 5. Well, I may use even a 9-volt battery in there and down step it with an electronic part to drive. Remember, you've got enough with 9 volts, so you could drive it to 5 volts for each circuit from the 9 volts. Then it would work out cheaper than buying all these batteries all the time, and you've just got the small battery there. So you can see there's room for improvement. There always is with these boxes. And that's basically it inside. There's not a lot. Well, there is a lot there, but it's quite small with all the modern electronics we have. Yeah, so I'm going to be cutting this short properly. I will be doing a proper session. I'm going to wait until I get the full parts in it with the adjustable sweep, and then maybe I'm hoping it's this week. I'm hoping the parts come this week. Get them installed, or even build another one that has that installed. It will look exactly the same as this, apart from the adjustable sweep. And then I'll do a proper session with it then. You see, it is working. It's very clear. That's the thing. There are a lot of the traditionalists within IPC that say it's not a spirit box unless it makes all the background hiss and the static. Well, it's doing exactly the same thing as those. The reason why there is that static is because they're using radios that haven't got DSP, and the new digital radios that sweep through have got that in, which is digital sound processing through the microchip on the actual radio, which filters out all that white noise, all that static. Some say it's not a proper ghost box because they hear things in the white noise. But we're wanting to hear the manipulation of the sound by spirit and ET coming through clearly, not, you know, without having to use extra work and things to actually, filter out any noises in the white noise to try and get the sounds through. I'm pretty sure that if any spirit is using this and it wants to bring through information, it will use whatever's there. So the white noise isn't that necessary.
There's some.
There is some. Yeah, there is some that say that. And really, yes, really. Not making it up, I promise you. And it's amazing that you get these. You can always have a conversation like that with it sometimes. You notice that phrases there were no sound and they've got 2 or 3 come together. It's almost like they're aware. And I do think also people should be aware of this with boxes. Because I channel and I understand how that information comes through the mind and the consciousness, is that I think that Spirit are actually already aware of what's going to come through in the radio waves before they reach the aerial, are the sounds that you're asking questions about eventually. And I think they're filtering them out themselves to actually make sure that the radio picks up those. Sometimes they're very faint, and you can tell that they're not from a station, they've been pre-selected. They are from a station, but they've been pre-selected and held back a bit, if you know what I mean. And they're let through at the right time. And I find that really interesting as well, that seems to be happening with these papers. Okay, guys, I hope you're going to have a great day. It's Saturday. I've got to go in a second. We've got a local gala where we live today here in Lancashire. And I'm going to go down to that in a second. I'm hoping I can pick up some radios or some. There's a guy doing a house, what they call it, like a garden sale thing, and he said there's loads of electronics and bits and pieces. So I might get some bits and pieces from that, from the radios. That's what I'm hoping. Helen obviously will be looking for clothes and shoes like women do. Okay, so turning off now. I hope you have a super day. Lovely talking to you. Lovely getting back with you, Neil, and everybody else that's on there. Christian, I know I haven't done a video for a while. I've just been so busy. You know, I mean, I am working 24/7 on these units for people, and I look every morning at how many more I've got to do, and I think, oh my God, you know, I never get through all these, but they are getting there. I just hope people that are waiting for the box to have a little bit of patience, and you know, your unit is on its way. Yeah, people that know me, and you can trust me, I will never forget you. They are on the way, and anything I can do to help you, even after sales, when I've sold it to you, you know, you can always come back. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, all the guys in internet land. Lovely talking to you all again, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.